You've prayed. You've fasted. You've claimed every scripture about divine timing. So why does breakthrough feel delayed? Today, we expose heaven's hidden playbook for your waiting season. Joseph waited 22 years. Abraham waited 25. Moses waited 40. If God makes even his chosen wait, your delay isn't denial, it's divine strategy. Let's decode 3 explosive revelations that explain why you're still in this holding pattern. Revelation 1, the protection principle. What if your waiting isn't a punishment, but a shield? Let's explore how God uses delays to protect us, just as he did for his people throughout the Bible. The Israelites' detour, Exodus chapter 13, verses 17 to 18. When God led the Israelites out of Egypt, he didn't take them on the shortest route to the Promised Land. Why? Because the direct path would have led them into conflict with the Philistines, a battle they weren't ready for. Instead, God took them through the wilderness to protect them from danger they couldn't yet handle. Your detour might be God's way of shielding you from battles you're not prepared to face. Joseph's journey, Genesis, chapters 37 to 50. Joseph waited 13 years as a slave and prisoner before becoming second in command in Egypt. But during that time, God was protecting him from his brother's hatred and preparing him to save an entire nation during a famine. What seemed like rejection was actually redirection toward a greater purpose. David hiding from Saul, 1 Samuel chapter 24. Finally, let's look at David. He was anointed king as a teenager, a moment of incredible promise. But instead of stepping into his throne immediately, David spent years running for his life as King Saul hunted him down. He hid in caves and wildernesses, waiting for God's promise to be fulfilled. Yet during that time, God was protecting David and refining his character so that when he finally became king, he would lead with wisdom and humility. Our waiting season might feel like hiding in a cave, but it's actually God protecting and preparing you for what's next. Revelation 2, the preparation protocol. Waiting isn't wasted time, it's preparation time. Let's look at how God uses waiting seasons to refine his people. Sometimes, your waiting season is God's classroom, a place where he equips you with everything you'll need for what's ahead. Jesus' hidden years, Luke chapter 2, verse 52. Even Jesus, the Son of God, experienced a season of waiting. Before his public ministry began at age 30, he spent years growing in wisdom and stature while working as a carpenter. Those hidden years weren't wasted. They were preparation for his mission to change the world. If even Jesus needed time to prepare, how much more do we? Revelation 3, the positioning process. God isn't just preparing you, he's aligning people, places, and opportunities to fulfill his plan at the perfect time. Esther's rise, Esther chapter 4. Let me take you to ancient Persia, where Esther, a young Jewish woman, unexpectedly becomes queen. At first glance, it seems like coincidence. But when her people face annihilation, Esther realizes she has been positioned for such a time as this. Through her courage and obedience, she saves an entire nation. While you wait, God is orchestrating events behind the scenes that you can't yet see. Lazarus' resurrection, John chapter 11. Now picture this scene. Lazarus is sick, so sick that his sisters send word to Jesus to come quickly. But Jesus delays his arrival until Lazarus has already died. To those watching, it must have seemed like Jesus was too late. But when he finally arrives and calls Lazarus out of the tomb alive, it becomes clear that this delay wasn't neglect, it was strategy. The miracle was far greater than anyone could have imagined. Your delay might be setting the stage for something far greater than you've prayed for. Friend, your waiting season isn't wasted. It's protection from harm you can't see yet. It's preparation for blessings too big to carry right now. And it's positioning you for divine appointments that will change everything. As Isaiah 40:31 says, "Those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength." So don't give up. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. If this message encouraged you today, hit like, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe for more faith-filled inspiration. Comment below with "I'm trusting God in my waiting." Let's walk this journey together.